80.
30.
50.
Every mile brings us closer.
25.
Every mile in a city near you.
75.
Help us find a cure for diabetes.
100.
Join the Tour de Cure.
60.
Register to ride
36.
or sponsor a rider.
50.
Call 1-888-DIABETES or visit us online at diabetes.org/tour. How many miles will you ride?
25.
I'm Audrey. I'm Abby. I saved Audrey from drowning right here in this pool. I was 5. I was 4. And thank goodness for Abby, she just reached in and pulled me up.
I'll never forget the two little hands connecting.
That was Abby's little hand. We learned a technique in swim class that the Red Cross did. If I hadn't learned aquatic safety from the Red Cross, I wouldn't have been able to save my friend that day. I'm very grateful.
I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Some things take a while to come back.
3, 2.
But I've got some good buddies. I guess they're helping me figure it out. Being used to doing something with a cigarette makes it hard to do it without one. But if I can relearn to hang out with my friends without cigarettes, then I can relearn anything without cigarettes.
Relearn life without cigarettes. Free at becomeanx.org. A new way to think about quitting.
Lead paint poisoning affects over 1 million children today. Dust from lead-based paint could cause violent behavior. If your home was built before 1978, log on to leadfreekids.org.
Your baby won't say those first real words until around that first birthday or later. But trust that your baby has been learning language since before being born.
Your baby loves to listen to your voice in utero and learns the way it, and language, sound. For the first 3 months post-birth, though, your baby will primarily rely on crying to communicate with you. However, your little one is still listening and learning language. And around the 4th to 6th month, your baby will start expressing sounds that mimic speech through cooing, then babbling. This baby babble won't make sense, but your infant will delight in learning to use her tongue, palate, gums, or teeth to make sounds. At around 9 months, you may recognize a few familiar words like mama, but don't get too excited yet. Your baby won't connect words with their meanings until closer to 10 to 12 months old. Around 18 months, your infant will learn to put words together to express a thought like, want juice. And between 18 and 20 months, your child will learn words at the rapid-fire rate of about 10 per day. Note, however, that you should talk to your doctor immediately if your baby is not interested in making sounds by 9 months, or if those nascent speaking skills begin to deteriorate. So, how can you make the journey to words and language easier on your infant? The good news is that you probably do so naturally, just by talking and listening. Infants learn language by hearing it, so go light on the goo-goo gaga baby talk and speak to your newborn in full sentences and thoughts. That doesn't mean you need to read Anna Karenina to your baby, but do narrate your actions, point objects out, and ask questions. And don't forget playtime. Singing songs, playing games, and reading books help with language by making it fun. Of course, adult conversations are not one-sided, so neither should this be the case with your baby. Listening and responding to your infant shows that you're interested, even if your little one is just babbling now, and also teaches your little one the back and forth flow of conversation. Finally, don't waste hours fretting about your baby's speech development. Especially if you are raising your baby bilingually, sometimes it just takes a little bit longer for all the pieces to fit together. Research shows that healthy infants raised in normal, emotionally stable environments learn to speak just fine.
Every 33 seconds, someone dies of cardiovascular disease. High blood pressure is often a precursor to heart disease, so preventing and controlling it is essential.
30% of Americans have high blood pressure or hypertension, and up to a third of them don't even know it. While extreme hypertension is often regulated with medication, some natural remedies can also help lower blood pressure. Blood pressure, which is measured in two ways, is the force at which the heart pumps blood. One measurement refers to systolic pressure, which measures blood pressure during heart contractions. The other measures diastolic pressure, or the force when the heart is relaxed. Blood pressure is expressed as systolic pressure over diastolic pressure. The optimal blood pressure is 120/80, while any measurement above 140/90 is classified as hypertension. While high blood pressure is cause for concern, lifestyle changes can often help control this condition. Watching what you eat is the first step to lowering high blood pressure. If you have hypertension, shake that salt habit. Although our bodies require only 500 milligrams of salt each day, most Americans ingest at least 7,000 milligrams. Once you have high blood pressure, too much sodium can make the problem worse. Replace salt with other delicious spices like basil, dill, and rosemary. Eating pasture-raised and organic meats is another easy way to lower blood pressure. By raising animals on natural grasses and foods, farmers can offer leaner cuts of meat. Following the specifications of the diet known as the Dietary Approach to Stop Hypertension, or DASH, can reduce high blood pressure within 2 weeks. The DASH diet recommends a daily consumption of 7 servings of grains, 5 servings of fruits and 5 of vegetables, 4 servings of nuts and beans, 2 servings of low-fat dairy, 2 or fewer servings of meats, and less than 5 weekly servings of sweets. You can also lower hypertension by eliminating tobacco and alcohol. Both can cause blood vessels to constrict, in turn making it harder for blood to flow through the body. Over 50% of people with high blood pressure are overweight. Just 30 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise like swimming or biking 3 times a week can help reduce obesity and reverse high blood pressure. Because high blood pressure is often linked to stress, lowering stress levels may also help curb hypertension. One effective stress reliever is yoga. Try it with the pose Apanasana. Lie flat on your back. Inhale, bringing both knees into your chest. Then, as you exhale, bring your legs back to the ground. Inhale again as you bring your left knee inward, stretching your chin to touch the knee. Repeat by alternating knees. The most important thing you can do to combat high blood pressure is get tested by your doctor during your annual checkup. This 10-second procedure could save your life. If you've been diagnosed with hypertension, you can take healthy steps to lower your blood pressure. Remember, though, to see your doctor before starting any diet regimen.
Let's turn over this log. Yeah. Whoa! I like the big black ones. I like the brown wiggly ones.
I like the green crunchy ones myself.
Whoa.
Get out and explore nature. There's surprises everywhere. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Anyone up for dessert?